Hey new merchants, we're here at our local Hangar 18. Our gyms have reopened as of last Saturday. And since then we've been actually climbing outdoors, but today we're gonna check out the gym and see how much we've progressed since our initial plans in February. We're hoping to have progressed a little bit, maybe be able to do a couple of V8s. And we'll see if a V9 or a V10 is even within our reach right now. Yeah.
So we're just gonna figure it out and see what happens.
So with the recent pandemic going on, James and I have sort of been left to climb outdoors primarily, as well as doing sort of indoor pull-up training for our one-arm pull-up challenge. We were last climbing around V7, but on this day we actually didn't know what the climbs were rated. Staff didn't get to it until the next couple of days.
Nice little knee bar.
When we came back 2 weeks later, we learned what grades we had been climbing, and we didn't necessarily agree with those grades. We were sort of humbled by climbing in Bishop, California, which is about 4 hours out from where we're at. Outdoor, I don't know, I guess the bouldering community is just really tough. We came back here, we felt like a lot of the routes were easier than they actually were graded. For instance, this red V5 here, I could sort of cheesed it by using the sidewall, but you can see James and I had very different betas going into it, and what might have been a V5 doing it his way was what felt like a V3 or even a V2.
Oh shit.
This V4 was actually fairly tricky in the beginning, but I think the intended start is to sort of be crammed into the corner. It's pretty difficult to actually climb with the face mask on. I didn't really think much of it at first, but climbing became a little bit more cardio than I would have liked it to be. And with there being a 2-hour time limit for each climber, we really wanted to rush to get up on the wall and climb as many routes as possible in that time. Quite a bit of a workout, just going from route to route, pretty much traversing, clearing out the routes from the entrance to the back of the room. Personally, I felt like this V6 was a lot harder than all the other routes we've climbed in this day, and to me it felt like a V7, potentially V8, but I guess the holds are really good, and it's just a matter of understanding the beta. I mean, we were also really pumped at this point and just exhausted from the previous days of outdoor bouldering. but once you know the beta, I guess I could agree with the V6. We're out of juice. This door feels like 1,000 pounds now.
Two weeks later.
All right, you got 19 minutes, 47 seconds. So this is a week after our trip to Bishop. We wanted to compare the sport climbing and bouldering of Bishop to Apple Valley. Check to see whether they're comparable. Check if the sandbagging is equivalent. Unfortunately, we didn't do any bouldering out here other than what we've already done, but a lot of that has been first ascents by us. In the future, maybe we'll have a better direct comparison, but in the meantime, we decided to check out the climbing gym once again. You got a minute and a half, James.
Frick.
One hour later.
You can see how James is a much quicker climber than me. He's already at the top and I'm just just waddling my way over. Anyways, I hope this sheds some light on how our progress has been going these past couple of months, and I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.